KG5EIU. Going to show you some more SDR control for Icom running on a Mac. It's a Mac Studio actually. And SDR control was just updated yesterday, I believe. This version here I'm running is version 2955 and running a Icom 7760 connected to the local area network, all here in my QTH. So let's go ahead and connect up. So I have a couple of Icom radios I can connect to, but we're going to be connecting to the 7760. And first we'll go into edit mode here, and you can see how I have it set up. These are pretty much the defaults from the radio. I've got mine set up for DHCP on the network. This control port's the default, and I've given myself a username and password to connect into the radio. That's all set on the radio. Go ahead and connect up. Now I have this radio across the room, and it's on the other desk here off to my right, but it's on the local area network, and my Mac is here on the other desk. We've got 10 meters. We're up on 10 meters right now. We're going to show you some FT8. We're going to make a contact with FT8 and get them in the log. So SDR control is pretty slick. There's a number of configurable items here that you can go into. It's got some settings for third-party external software that you can use as well. It's got support for spotting, trackpads. There's call lookup mode, and other. This is for your log, who the operator is. I've got everything set the way I need here. I just wanted to show that to you. So we'll go ahead and we're connected up, but let's bring up some other tools. There's a nice selection of tools here. Here's the network stat window. There's another tool. Actually, my logbook is right here. I have over 56,000 entries in my log. You can see here 56,186 actually. So I've only been operating for about 10 years, but that's all of them. The next tool we'll bring up here from the tool menu is, I've got the logbook, so that just leaves FT8. So network stats are down here. We'll bring these down. We'll bring these over here. And here we have FT8. And we're connected to the radio over the network, but we haven't started FT8. You can select what band you want to be on, whether you want to do FT8 or FT4. There's also a settings menu for FT4. The filter I have set up right now is show only calling CQ, and I can hide the work before as well. So we'll try with that filter. We'll go ahead and engage the FT8, FT4 tool. We'll start receiving into that. And let's see how we do here. Network's doing really well. You can see the stats down here. Again, gigabit attached here, wired, all wired. Ethernet here to it's through an Ethernet switch actually, but it's wire speed. So, we've got one packet error. I'm surprised it even saw that. So, okay, well, looking at FT8, we've got a caller out there that I do not have in the log. We're hunting stations right now. The other cool thing with the FT8 tool is the map. And you've got two choices on the map. You can bring it up as a globe, and you can zoom in and out, or change it over to a flat map. and you can mouse around with that as well. So we're 10 meters. It's February 21st here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and later in the afternoon. So no EU, gray line's moving in. We'll pick up some of these JA stations out there. Maybe. We'll see. But that's the map. We can move that off to the side, and we'll look for another FT8 station we can contact. We can change our filters on the fly. We'll show all the ones I've worked before. And here's our J8 station. So let's go get him. Right on the edge, he's neg 25 to me, but I've got a wire, an off-center fed wire up. It's 6 through 80. It's a my antennas wire. It's about 25, yeah, I'd say 25, 30 feet off the ground is all. Let's see how well we do. We're running full power here on the 7760 with 100 watts. Sorry, 200 watts. He hasn't heard us yet. He may not, but there will be others. So one of the settings you can set inside the tool is the number of retries, and the default is 6, which I left it at there. So if we didn't touch this, this would basically cycle about 6 times and it would turn itself off. But we won't go that long. We'll look for another station. Look at this guy, 3, and somebody else got him, so that's good. So we've been kicked out. Now, what's cool about SDR Control and FT8 is that it would wait until this other station finished, but I can disable that. And I clicked on the TX to disable it. I saw it turn from red to white. So I've kicked myself out of the cycle, which is nice. It's a really nice feature. So we'll look for another station, maybe something with a little better noise for us. Neg 25 is tough. Right on the edge. So you can see up here across the top, there's a cycle where we are in the cycle. Here's one here, so let's go get them. So I double click on the entry and you can see the red box come over the radio and the TX light up. And you can also see in my screen scrape here, the radio transmit as well. So wanted to show you that, I have that 7760 on my local area network, and it's hooked up to a whole other PC that's hooked up via USB via cat control. It's hooked to a dedicated PC that I use. But I use this because I can move around the house and take this anywhere. Runs on my iPad or iPhone as well. So let's see if he's going to hear me or not. I hope so. KC1WBH. There's a lookup tool here. We can go look him up in the call lookup tool while we wait. There he is there. Let's see here. KC1 WBH. I've not QSO'd with him before. Not a main. And so I'm going to get him in the log. I'm just going to add a comment here. SDRC. That's just for my nomenclature. And we'll go ahead and save that in the log. And there we go. KC1 WBH in the log with SDR Control with Icom 7760. And that's what I wanted to show you today. It's SDR Control is a fabulous program. Marcus has done a really great job with it. We can turn off FT8, and we'll go ahead and disconnect. And that's it. It's just that easy with SDR Control. Thanks for watching. 7.3 from KG5EIU.